Hello there. This is a letter sent to a journalist at KGUN 9 News, Sheryl Kornman, and it was sent on July 28th, 2010. Hi Sheryl, thank you for your concern on this serious matter. I have been a victim of organized stalking and non-consensual directed energy and neurological weapons testing and torture since 2003. This crime is akin to being in an electronic prison. My constitutional and civil rights as a citizen, as a human being, are being ruthlessly robbed from me on a daily basis. I have become indigent as a result of this crime and am subsisting only because of housing support for my family. I hold a monthly meeting up in Tucson for other victims of this crime, the next one being held on August 7th, where there are at least 2 other regulars in attendance. I fully support the claims made by Derek and Beverly. In the past year alone, one of the areas I have been targeted in specifically, among others, has been my throat. As soon as I was able to receive AZ Medicaid, that's Access, HSCCCS, I got in to see the doctor. I had the routine work done, blood draws, etc., and after a few days was alarmed to tell, and after a few weeks she was alarmed to tell me that I had high-end hypothyroidism, which I have never had a problem with in the past. I told her of the pain and soreness felt for days after this targeting in the throat, and that I was having at this time. The doctor sent me for an ultrasound. The results came back with an abnormal thyroid function and a multi-nodule goiter on the right side, measuring just over 3 centimeters in size. I have attached a JPEG of the doctor's actual rendering from the results. Let's go ahead and share this with you here. That is an image of my thyroid right there that were pitted by the energy, and you can see that one side in particular. I told her of the pain and soreness felt for days after this targeting that was happening in my throat and that I was having at the time. The doctor sent me for an ultrasound. The results came back with abnormal thyroid function and a multi-nodule goiter on the right side, measuring just over 3 centimeters in size. I have attached a JPEG of what the doctor's actual rendering from the results. I was told to see an endocrinologist and had 4 FNA biopsies performed on the large goiter, and the results came back as benign. I requested a copy of the report for my files, and it says that I now have Hashimoto's thyroiditis and shows that there are degenerative cells present. They want to see me back in 6 months for a follow-up. Freedom from Covert Harassment and Surveillance is one of the few organizations that work tirelessly to offer help and support to victims of this abuse. It has several hundred victims to date of this debilitating crime, and the number of victims in the United States are growing. We have 2 online petitions seeking aid for the victims of these crimes, which can be seen at the following links. And they were Go petition sites at the time. They're not out there now. One was a general petition. The other one's Assist Electronic Harassment and Stalking Victims. And in addition, there are numerous materials documenting the development and application of these technologies by the U.S. government and private corporations under contract to the U.S. government from reliable sources, such as CNN, the Department of Defense, U.S. News and World Report, the Washington Post, and others. My supporting websites are with chronology and gathered evidences can be seen at the following links. And those are my same sites as before: stoporganizedstalking.evil.info, neural apocalypse at wordpress.com, and at the YouTube site Cherish Sweet Memories. And if you would like to discuss this further, I can be reached at, and thank you again for your time.